Welcome to Dead Time Gaming. I'm AsaSwift, and this is something called Dread Flats. It's a demo, a new game that's going to be out this year, and other than that, I don't know much about it. Uh, don't be put off by this when you go to your settings. Uh, you'll be able to change it to English. We just watch what I do. We'll go back this way. Go up here to the top, then go over to here. The sound came again, and this time I had to film it. Take the camera. Now I'll show you what I did. I'm going to go to settings. Now, when you first go to the game, you have to switch it over. And the only thing you can see, I think, is just the word English. Everything else is Chinese, and this is as high as it goes. It just saved it from me. And again, it starts out text block, and you want to switch it to full screen. But all this stuff will be in Chinese, except for this. Click on that, and you'll be ready to go. Now, I took off fisheye. I don't want a fisheye version. That'll make you sick. Same with the camera wobble. I think that would make me sick. So anyway, we'll check this demo out. The hell was that? You got a flashlight? Yes. F for flashlight. F for what the fuck was that? Well, it's the ironing board. March 5th. It's been 3 days since I arrived here. The dim electrical circuit in this old apartment tripped last night while I was editing video footage on my computer, causing my laptop charger to break. During the day, I walked around the small town, and as usual, it was eerily quiet with hardly anyone on the streets. There were no shops to repair computers, so I'll have to use my notebook to record what's happened over the past few days for now. In the middle of the night, I faintly heard the sounds of marbles bouncing again. It was clearly not the sounds of aging steel bars, but more like someone dropping marbles upstairs. The sound seemed to move from far to near, but when I went to check, it disappeared. The food I stocked up on in advance should last for another 5 days. I hope I can capture some thrilling footage in the next few days. I'm really not used to living in this old-style apartment. Going to the public restroom in the middle of the night feels very uncomfortable. And I can imagine so. March 6th at 11 p.m. tonight, just moments ago. I clearly heard the sound of marbles bouncing right by my bed. Half asleep, I opened my eyes and vaguely saw a figure standing by the head of the bed, staring at me in the darkness. But when I turned on the light, there was no one there. Am I just too tense these past few days, or is this really something paranormal? I've decided to go out and film for a bit first, then set up the camera to record the area where I sleep before going to bed. Update. Tonight, nothing unusual was captured on camera. March 7th, during the day, I went to the small town to see if I could buy some food, but none of the shops were open. Even the only grocery store was closed. It's strange. How do people in this town usually live? At night, I continued filming as usual. The circuit breaker tripped several times in the middle of the shooting, forcing me to run back to the first floor to reset it each time. However, I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but in the darkness, I thought I heard some strange footsteps. When I replayed the footage and turned up the volume, everything sounded normal. Update. Just now, in the middle of the night, camera tripod suddenly fell over. It's very strange. The tripod is sturdy and has no quality issues, and the room's windows were closed. What could have knocked it over? I checked the room, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I'm guessing it might have been a mouse, but I can exaggerate this incident and use it as a gimmick to promote it as some kind of paranormal event. Unfortunately, when I checked the camera footage, I found that it had run out of power before the tripod fell, so nothing was captured. The only silver lining is that the camera wasn't damaged. Next time, I'll make sure the battery is fully charged. On March 8th, the sound of marbles came again, this time more pronounced, almost certainly on the 4th floor, but as soon as I went upstairs, the sound disappeared. It's weird. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Why are there keys down there? Can't crouch. Bowling shoes? Sound is coming from upstairs again. It's on record. HD. Now, I've done this exact thing on paranormal investigations. What the hell? Even on the flashlight camera. guess it's supposed to do that. Oops. Sorry about that. That's the hallway. Nothing. Nothing. Jeez. Raining. It's a little disconcerting, these self-closing doors. Can you imagine if you had that in your house? Jeez. And didn't tell anybody. I guess we have to go outside in the hall. Not sure why that's not in the house. Apartment building. Late at night, around this time, the sound of marbles will start. It is often explained as the sound caused by the aging structure, but what I've seen here these past few days absolutely defies scientific explanation. Well, can't open that, but we can go in here. But who would want to? Yeah, and yes, that is what Chinese toilets actually look like. Can you believe that? Obviously, I guess you just stand there and... Can you imagine that? You just stand there and... I mean, talk about uncivilized. Whoa. Was this? Wait a second. I didn't go that far back, did I? There's my truck, but apparently so. What the hell? I didn't think I walked that far back. But whatever, I guess I did. Well, the marble sound is coming from upstairs, they said. So we've got to go up here. Bricked up. 301. You know there's a story behind that. Incense. Nonsense. Common sense. No power. All the switches are on. Can't get in there. Worse up here. Shall we go up another floor? Can we? Yes, we can. I asked around during the day and found out no one lives on this floor. Somebody's burning incense. It's locked. The sound is coming from this room. The security room should have something. Don't leave it up enough. Sounds like they're coming from room 407. Must be the elevator. Well, what room is 407? That doesn't help. Sounds like they're coming from room 407. This must be 407. And now I can't knock on it. Sounds like a door opening behind me. Well, come on in. Okay, now there's a reasonable toilet. Sewing machine. And there's the marbles. This is where the sound came from. Who's there? Flashlight seems to be broken. Head back first. This place is making me feel really uneasy. We need to leave quickly. Do I go back home? I think that's probably what I've already went over. Yeah, it is. Maybe I should go back out. No, that's not the way. I can't go there? Hmm. Okay. What is my next move? What do I do? Where do I go? Oh, that's mine. Well, maybe I just need to... hell, I don't know. Can I run? Yeah, I can go faster. Or who knows? Maybe that's the... Maybe that was the end of the demo right there. I don't know. It's a Chinese game, so who knows? We'll fool around with this a little bit more. But it would seem to me, suspect that that would have been the end of the demo right there. Because you can't get in these doors. Yeah, nothing happens here. Why did the cabinet fall over and almost hit me? I'm going to pack and get up out of here. Okay. Same thing. So suddenly my stomach hurts so bad I need to go use the bathroom on the second floor. Okay. I don't know why that's not saying interact now, but whatever. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, English. Okay. Strange. Trying to make farting noises or peeing noises or what? I'm watching the friggin' door. I wouldn't even stop to go to the bathroom. Can you imagine standing there, like, crouched over, hunched over? I mean, how uncomfortable. Granny, come and get an eyeful. Whoa. We have to pack up and get the fuck out of the building. Oh, yeah. Yeah, since Granny's into perversion there, she may need a camera. Granny, you're a klutz. Yeah, Granny, and you're also a pervert, too. Crap. You know where she's at. Granny, I'll just take a dick pics and you can take that home. Jeez. Well, kitties, how did you like that nasty, narcissistic naughtiness? It's different, anyway. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm interested in getting the game. You know, as long as it's within the dead time gaming budget. You know, now this channel is all about budget gaming. Horror budget gaming, to be precise. Psychological horror budget gaming, to be even more precise. Sub-genre. Well, I'll tell you what. Be on the lookout for it. It's not out yet, but you can do the demo on Steam. And in the meantime, I'm going to look up some other stuff to do. I may throw in some trashy horror games in here, whatever. I've got one in back of my mind, but it's not really trashy. It's been out for like a year or two, something like that. But it looks real good, and it's definitely different. And in the future, I may get into. I have got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of liminal games, backrooms games, all that stuff, Dreamcore, all that stuff. And I've yet to do any of them. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, although some of them can be pretty long because, I mean, hell, so they're labyrinths, and you can just go on and on and on forever. I finally had to give up on a game like that. Was going through a bunch of tunnels and stuff, just constant tunnels. And I just said the hell with it. It was like trying to navigate an ant farm. It was that bad. But anyway, until the next time that you visit me here at Dead Time Gaming, I hope you have sweet dreams.